What is up, guys? Dollar and a Dream here, coming at you with another video. I hope everyone is having a fantastic 2021. I know I sure am, especially since now I'm able to use that 2021 clickbait in my titles. Woo-wee. I'm just playing with you guys, but with all jokes aside, I hope you are having a great 2021, achieving all your goals. If you're looking for some ways that we can mutually benefit off each other in 2021, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. You're going to make my year so much better, and I hope I can do the same for you by producing some quality content related to financial health and just general well-being. With all that being said, let's get right into the video. I'm going to be covering my plan for getting started with cryptocurrency investing here in 2021. I'll be going over why I've decided to start investing in cryptocurrency, how I'm going to go about it, what my strategy is, and where I'm going to go to invest in cryptocurrency, like what exchange I'm going to go ahead and use. So if any of what I just said has any interest to you, go ahead and stay tuned because I did put a lot of research into this video so I can help you guys as well as myself when it comes to investing in cryptocurrency here in the year of 2021. So I'm going to be kicking things off talking about why I'm getting started investing with cryptocurrency here in 2021. I mean, as we all may know, Bitcoin along with many other cryptocurrencies are currently at an all-time high, and it may just seem like a big bubble that's bound to pop anytime here. But I'm going to be talking more about the pricing of it later on the video when I talk about my strategy for investing in Bitcoin. With this section of the video, I'm just covering why I'm investing in crypto, and there's going to be four main reasons. Those four reasons are diversification of my portfolio, the decentralized network structure, the history of Bitcoin, and my personal speculation that Bitcoin to this day still may be undervalued. So let's talk about portfolio diversification. Right now, a big chunk of my portfolio, probably about 80% of it, is just in US stocks. 100% of it is in stocks in general, but I'd say about 80% of it is in US based stocks, which of those US based stocks, it's all mostly the S&P 500, which don't get me wrong, in 2020 the S&P 500 performed outstanding. And from January 1st to December 31st, it was up 16.3%. So you may be wondering, why do I even want to diversify? Just because it performed so well in 2020 doesn't mean I want to keep taking my chances at it performing well every single year. Because 2020 was such a weird year, and I can't always expect the stock market to perform the way it did. And I don't want to keep risking it buying into the S&P 500. I will continue to buy into it, just not as heavily, and I won't be allocating as much of my portfolio to it. So what am I going to be doing instead? I'm taking $200 a month and I'm adding that to my investing budget, and I'm investing that in cryptocurrency. That's approximately 18% of what I invest every month. I invest $1,100 a month, and $200 of it for now on is going to be going to cryptocurrency. I'm not selling off any stocks to start investing in cryptocurrency. I'm just adding to my investment budget so that way I can slowly diversify my portfolio and get into cryptocurrency. Next, I want to talk about the decentralized network structure and how I think that this is going to keep Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies thriving in the future rather than being a bubble and popping. The decentralized network structure makes it easy for everybody to use cryptocurrency. You don't have to go to a bank and fill out forms or go online and fill out forms, provide personal information just to use the currency. Be at the mercy of a bank or some other financial institution just to transfer your money around. There's no rules and regulations. So anyone can just download a cryptocurrency wallet and get started using cryptocurrency. And that's what I like about it. That way, like I said before, you're not at the mercy of some financial institution to make transfers of your funds between bank accounts or between peer-to-peer transactions. The next thing that I like about the decentralized network structure is that it eliminates the risk of inflation. Most major cryptocurrencies have a pre-specified amount that will ever be minted or mined. Unlike fiat currencies where there's a governing authority that's able to print more money or just generate more money into the economy when times are tough, things like that, which can be a good thing but can also lead to hyperinflation. It's not even possible with cryptocurrency. So for that reason, I embrace the decentralized network structure and the fact that it will eliminate any sort of inflation or deflation of currencies. Next on my list for why I'm investing in cryptocurrency in 2021 is the history of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Crypto in the past decade has outperformed the stock market significantly, and I believe it'll continue to do that. Though we have seen bubbles like this in the past, for example, the dot-com bubble, which popped and everyone lost a lot of money. I guess not everyone, but a lot of people lost a lot of money in the early 2000s. I do believe that crypto will continue to thrive, though bull markets like this have been seen before, and you should always proceed with caution, which is why I'm diversifying my portfolio and only putting a certain percentage into it and not going full force at it. And the last thing on my list for investing in cryptocurrency in 2021 is that even today, with Bitcoin being at an all-time high, I believe that it is still undervalued. The total market cap of cryptocurrency being at $850 billion, give or take some, depending when this video is uploaded, and Bitcoin alone being around $575 billion is a large number. But when it's compared to something like gold, which is currently over $9 trillion, it's really not that big of a number. And now you may be wondering, well, why am I even comparing cryptocurrency to gold? And they sound like two vastly different things. But the similarities that they do have is that they're both very speculative investments that investors do tend to flock to in times of distrust of the stock market and general global economies and local economies. So the craziness of 2020 going into 2021, which has certainly had some sort of effect on the pricing of gold and cryptocurrencies, is why I would like to put crypto and gold in the same boat. And cryptocurrency being at just 10% of the market cap of gold, I think it's got a lot of room for growth for that reason. Now that I've wrapped up talking about why I want to get into cryptocurrency investing in 2021, I'm ready to start talking about what's my plan, what's my strategy for getting into cryptocurrency investing. How am I going to go about it? So the main point of my plan is to consistently buy into cryptocurrencies every single month, therefore dollar cost averaging my buy-in point. So say that Bitcoin's at $33,000 today, but tomorrow it's at $26,000, and maybe February 1st, when I would make my next deposit, it's at $28,000. So maybe I bought some at $33,000, but then I bought more at $28,000, giving me an average of like $31,000. So buying more at $28,000 the next month and consistently doing this every month, whether the price goes up or down, averages out my buy-in point. And as long as it's going up over time, I should be in the green. Now, if it goes down over time, you were able to dollar cost average and lose a lower percentage by buying $50 for say at a time rather than putting $1,000 in and then it tanks. So now that we know I will be consistently investing in crypto every single month, and as I said earlier in the video, the amount's $200, I'm going to go ahead and explain how I plan to allocate that $200 that I invest every month in the cryptocurrency market. So starting it off, I'm going to be putting 60% into well-known / high market cap cryptocurrencies. What's going to specify a coin for me as a high market cap cryptocurrency is a market cap of $5 billion or more. Currently, I think there's either 10 or 11 cryptocurrencies with a $5 billion market cap. So that would limit me to the top 10 or 11 cryptocurrencies for 60% of my portfolio. And in my instance, 60% of my portfolio a month would be $120 monthly going towards these big name cryptocurrencies. Now second, we're going to be doing 25% or $50 a month towards medium market cap coins. Now what I'm going to specify as a medium market cap coin is to be below the $5 billion mark, but still above 500 million. So that means that this coin has done something right since it's worth over $500 million as a total market cap, but it's also not one of the top 10 or 11 cryptocurrencies that have that $5 billion market cap or higher. So it may not be the best long-term hold, but that's why it's only getting 25% of my portfolio. And lastly, we have 15% or $30 a month in my case to coins that I think have a lot of potential, but they haven't reached that $500 million market cap yet. Now in coins like this is where the dollar cost averaging may not be as important, since I might be buying into different coins month to month. And some of them are probably going to tank and some of them may skyrocket, but that's only with 15% of my portfolio, which crypto is only 18% of my total portfolio. So it's 15% of 18%. So it may be like 2 or 3% of my total portfolio, which I'm not too worried about that being in highly risky investments. And the last thing I want to touch on about my plan to invest in cryptocurrencies is that I'm going to stay updated on news on the coins that I hold and plan to hold. So if I'm currently looking for a coin to spend my 15% a month on, I'm going to be looking around at the crypto news, see what coin is doing really well but hasn't boomed yet, and maybe that's what I'm going to put my $30 towards. And then same with the medium market cap and high market cap coins, what has the most potential for a long-term hold. Alright, so the last thing that I have to touch on for this video is where am I going to go to invest in cryptocurrency? What exchange am I going to use? Well, the exchange that I am using is Binance. Now, Binance has two different websites. One is for United States users and one's for the rest of the world. And I think that's because of some government regulation, whatever. But I personally have to use Binance.us. The rest of the world is going to use Binance.com. But since I do live in the United States, I'll be using Binance.us, and I will include a registration link in the description if you want to register under me. It helps support the channel and you don't lose anything by doing that. So if you want to get started with Binance, go ahead and check that out down below. Now, the reason that I'm using Binance for all my cryptocurrency investing is that they have low transaction fees. They offer a lot of altcoins, so those medium market cap and low market cap coins that I'm going to want to invest in can be offered by Binance. And then lastly, they've been around for a really long time and they're highly trusted and they're easy to use. So touching on their low fees is they're offering 0.1% transaction fees with 25% off of transaction fees if you pay with Binance token, which I personally will be doing, but you don't have to do that because 0.1% is still relatively low, especially in the cryptocurrency world. But make sure whenever you buy crypto on Binance is you're going to the trade tab and going to the live spot market rather than doing the instant buy under the buy crypto button. If you use the instant buy button, first off, you're going to pay a higher price for the coin, and then secondly, they're going to do 0.5% in transaction fees. So then you'll be paying a total of 1% between buying and selling. When you go under the trade tab and use the spot trade, you're paying 0.1% in transaction fees for a total of 0.2% whenever you decide to sell and pay another 0.1%. And as I said earlier, Binance does offer a large variety of cryptocurrencies that I may want to invest in, and that isn't offered by a lot of exchanges. And lastly, I like how easy it is to use Binance. I simply link my bank account and I can instantly deposit and start buying cryptocurrencies. Now, I won't be able to withdraw money or send cryptocurrency for 10 days after depositing from my bank account, but I can still buy into the cryptocurrencies. They make sure that you wait 10 days so that way the transaction goes through and it's no longer pending, but you're still able to trade with the money you've deposited instantly after clicking the deposit button. With all that being said, this concludes my video of my plan to get started with cryptocurrency investing in 2021. I sure hope you learned something from this, as I did put a lot of research into the video. If you did learn anything at all, or if you have any questions, go ahead, comment below. And if you liked the video, go ahead and make sure to hit the like button. And I'll be around every Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time for more videos. Thanks for watching, and I wish you luck in a successful investing journey in cryptocurrency for 2021.